Hello, my Otaku buddies. I'm Herman Frost, and this is Otaku Weekly, and today I am here to review Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, Episode 79. But first, let's play the Ocarina because I am a savage at it now. Fuck it. You know what? Let's just stick to the goddamn review. That being said, you guys, I love this episode due to the fact that we had to get a decisive winner in this duel, and it felt like you could relate to both characters, and you got to understand why they had to win, why they wanted to beat each other, and oh my goodness, the fucking commons and tops in this episode played a huge factor in this episode. I loved how the tops were pretty much always in charge, pretty much saying, hey, I'm the boss. I made shit, but my shit don't stink. And I loved how they just looked like scared little pussies at the commons being over them, just looking down on them, just pretty much saying, yeah, when Shinji Weber wins, it's game time, bitches. And I love how Roger just pretty much says, yeah, we pretty much broken these guys down mentally. They're all bark and no bite. They ain't gonna do shit. And this duel, oh my goodness. At one moment, I can't even lie. I know Yuya was supposed to win, but at one moment I was just looking like, oh, what the fuck? Shinji Weber's about to whoop his ass. And I that shit took me by surprise because I thought he was literally going to say, you know what, fuck it, and beat Yuya and pretty much send his ass to the underground labor facility. Mission failed. Mission fucking failed. I thought Yuya at one moment was going to lose. And I don't know if you guys actually caught this. They made Yuya the fucking bad guy in this episode. He was defending the tops without even fucking knowing it. Because if he would have lost, Shinji Weber would have had the commons behind him, and they were going to start a fucking riot. They were going to go ham in that bitch. That being said, Shinji Weber, he was just getting at Yuya's ass with that effect damage. He was just, activate this card, 200 damage, 200 damage, 200 damage. I'm just looking like, holy shit, Yuya, what are you gonna do? Yuya, I know you're gonna pull out some beastie ass cards. I pull out a card that inflicts 400 damage to my own life points and increases my opponent's. What kind of shit is that? And I love the fact that how the tops were pretty much just saying, oh my goodness, this motherfucker is about to lose. And it was pretty much, I liked it, that shit, because here they are insulting Yuya like when the Friendship Cup very first started, and here they are now depending on him to beat Shinji Weber because he's a fucking threat to them and their society. That being said, how many of you guys caught on to what they were doing to Yuya with that magician card? They pretty much made Yuya a good version of Sergi, pretty much taking down his life points all the way to, I believe, 100, then making his opponent believe that he won, and Yuya's come back and pretty much whoops Shinji Weber's ass with that paladin card. I mean, he just, and I also activate his effect. And I loved how all the Lancers, Crow and company as well, just looked like, Yuya fucking synchro summon? What? Everyone at one moment was just shocked at Yuya synchro summoning, and they did it to Selena. I mean, Selena had a little bit of hope, but she was just on Yuya's dick this episode. She wasn't really dick riding him. She was just, Yuya! Oh my goodness, Yuya synchro summon. Now he's doing it seriously. Come on, Yuya. Oh my goodness, no, not Selena. Selena's like one of the best female characters in this fucking anime so far. Don't do this to her. Don't make her use them, goddammit. And this duel, it was fucking awesome because we also, how many times have we seen a fucking monster reborn in the past series? I mean, I didn't even see that many in Zexel and the other ones. I was on the edge of my fucking seat when I saw that monster reborn. And Roger, He thought Yuya was going to lose as well. That's how convincing this fucking episode was. He even knocked down the chess piece on the chess table. He considered Yuya saying, I pretty much overestimated this guy. And everyone thought he was going to lose. And Yuya was going to actually bring back Shinji Weber's strongest monster. And he says, you know what? That wouldn't do me any good, because if I bring back this card, it's going to strengthen his monster already on the field. And attack point wise, I'm outclassed. And Yuya just somehow managed to have an epiphany with all the cards. Time Magician just saying, bring me back, bitch. I can whoop his ass for you. I can do it, nigga. And Time Magician just comes back on the field with the Monster Reborn spell card. And game over, man. Fucking game over. Yuya just synchro summons. And I'm just looking like, Yuya, you didn't have that card before. You had to pick up Enjoy Chojiro's cards in that prison, because you didn't have some of those cards, motherfucker. I'm just looking like, you were just looking like, oh, it's wrong to pick up those cards. How many of you guys think Yuya picked up some of those cards from Enjoy Chojiro when they threw them cards down to escape the prison? He had to pick up some of those fucking cards, by the way. That's just me. But that being said, you guys, on a serious note here, Yuya synchro summons, pretty much leaving the crowd in awe. No one expected Yuya to synchro summon. They're just looking like, what? He pendulum synchro summoned for the very first time in this episode. Something fucking beautiful. It was amazing. I love that shit. He just took everyone by surprise. Winning the duel, it's fucking awesome. And that being said, everyone's just looking like, okay, how the fuck is next week's episode going to go? We get to see Yuzu, and they're saying that this is going to be a reunion. I'm just looking like, okay, Yuya isn't even in the Friendship Cup like arena. He is like, wait. That's my friend Kevin Best's dance move. That shit is hilarious, by the way. But back to the subject, people. I think Yuya is like literally in the city, because when they duel, they're dueling throughout the city as their arena right now, right? So I think Sora's gonna pretty much come get Yuya. Hey, Yuzu's right here. Yada yada yada. And the way that they are showing this episode is Yuzu is pretty much going to be reunited with someone, either Sora or Yuya. I hope she gets reunited with Sora and Yuya, and she gets some answers from Sora pretty much saying, hey, why are you such a fucking asshole, Sora? And I just don't get what they're doing with Sora. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? I know he has to catch Yuzu to bring back to Academia, but look at it like this. It has to be more to Sora, because he caught Yuzu. He fucking caught Yuzu. He could have just took her back to Academia with that dual disc. He just could have, you know what, I got the bitch, let's go back. Boom. But he didn't do that. That's why I think it's something more to his fucking character. That being said, you guys, man, I hope we get some backstory from Sora next week. And that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also share the video. This is Hermit Frost. You're watching the Otaku Weekly. Over and out. Uh-oh, some more ocarina music.